Hello, everybody. Today I just wanted to go into the multiplayer and play a few games with my double back Ythan deck and kind of talk through some of my plays and how I make my decisions. I think it could be helpful for anyone who wants to play this deck, so let's check it out. Um, so right now we're just waiting for an opponent. This can take a while sometimes, usually not more than 10 seconds about, I'd say. Alright, so we're going against Skirbox. This hero poisons all of the opposing allies and makes you disabled, so we definitely want to get rid of Decoy Trap because Decoy Trap will be triggered by the poison damage that Skirbox will deal. I think I'm gonna go and nice, we drew into double back. That's always good. I'm gonna sack Inspiring Fellowship, even though Inspiring Fellowship is really good, and go for Bad Santa here because that's just 3 new cards that we can now use, and my opponent there only had 6 cards, so they didn't get any advantage from that. Alright, that's not very good. Well, let's see. I think I'm gonna sack the Last Harvest because I don't need it right now. Alright, I did not draw into what I wanted, but I think this is still okay. I think I'm gonna summon Lookout and I'm also going to summon a Braggart. So that was a little bit risky because actually that's going to decrease the cost of my opponent's Hunter allies, and they could easily summon a bunch more Braggarts or something like that, and that could really hurt me. So it also kind of sucks that now my Master Trap Sitter only has 1 health, and it can be killed by Krugel Braggart pretty easily. So yeah, that was not ideal. So I want to use Inspiring Fellowship on Braggart right now. So this is a tricky situation here. And that's only going to give him 2 attack, and that's not enough to kill the Sneerkrug. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice that ally, even though that would have been pretty nice to have, actually. I'm going to grab Net Trap, and I'm going to put Inspiring Fellowship on that guy. I'm going to use the ability here to hit Sneerkrug for 1, and let my Braggart attack twice here. It has Ambush, so it will not get defended against. And then I can kill these 2 allies to boost up Braggart's attack by a lot. I'm probably going to be hit by the poison, which is going to suck, but I have double back set up so that I can spam a bunch of allies next turn, hopefully. We'll just see what he does here. Okay, they set a trap. That's interesting. That's probably Camouflaged Foe, which means that I probably don't want to summon an ally right now. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be summoning an ally right now. Huh. Actually, I think this might be a good time to set Net Trap. We'll just see how it goes. Just to kind of stall off my opponent a little bit, because I really like this 5 attack, and I don't want my opponent to trigger off camouflage flow and not be able to do anything about it. But this way, when I summon an ally, and if that is camouflaged foe, then I can kill it, hopefully. And he's gonna use Hunter's Gambit to kill it, which is unfortunate. Alright. So I guess the plan here is I'm gonna end up probably losing the Trapper. We'll just see what happens. I'm not gonna sack any cards here. I'm gonna summon Cruel Trapper. Bring out Camouflage Foe. And yep, that sucks, but I'm gonna use Double Back. Discard this card. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna use Bad Santa, and we're just gonna try and use that ability. So that's nice, because that's gonna set me up for next turn, since I did draw into a Krugel Braggart, so that's pretty nice. Alright, looks like he's going in to kill all my allies, which is honestly what I would do here. Yikes, that sucks. And he's going to trigger the net trap, which is really good for him. I probably should not have used it. I probably should have kept it in my hand, so that I could discard it with Double Back. But I guess that's a little too late to take that back now. And he's gonna get to summon 2 Krugel Trappers, which is really, really good for him. Nice. I did draw into a trap card. I think that's the last trap in my deck. So I'm gonna actually sack this Double Back here. And let's see what I get from discarding Net Trap. Nice. That's pretty good. Well, I'm gonna kill that. Got several options here. I think I'm gonna just go for spamming allies. Alright, nice. Let's just hope I can keep some allies on board. It's not looking very good for me. I think my opponent is gonna win this one, because if I can't do some serious... Yeah, because this ability right here is just gonna disable all my allies, and I'm kinda lacking any draw options here. It's probably gonna hit Unaxio Squire. Oh. It won't matter in the end, I don't think, that much. Okay. I think I kind of... yeah, I need to put some allies on the board, because he won't be able to kill all of them unless he has another Shadow Font, or disable all of them. So, let's try to just spam allies and see what happens. This is kind of my final push. If he's able to get rid of my board here, I think I'm gonna lose. Oh no, a weapon. weapons are really good against this deck because they can make it really tricky to try and attack the opponent. So, oh, nice. Darn. I guess I should keep allies in hand. The best thing to do right now is probably boost my allies with Last Harvest. So that's what I'm gonna do. And that's gonna make me survive for one more turn there. Yeah, I kind of wanna start dealing damage right now. So I'm gonna hit face for 12. This one has Meek, so I might as well just kill the Cruel Trapper here. And now that's an interesting question, because do I want to go face, or do I want to just kill the ally? And I think I just want to kill the ally because I don't want him to take damage from being counterattacked by a Soul Seeker. Alright, cool. So now he's probably just gonna use Soul Seeker and heal a bunch, but that's okay. Ouch. Google Butcher. That really sucks, because that can kill basically anything in my deck. And he's got a trap now. This is not looking too good anymore. Alright. Yeah. Looks like no matter what I do here, it's probably gonna... no matter what I summon, I think he's gonna be able to kill it. So I'm just gonna end my turn. See what happens. So right now, my final hope for this game is probably to get a bunch of bad Santas, have a really big hand, and then draw into Dead Man's Breach, and then eliminate his board, and then try to deal that last 15 damage I need to do to win. And that is looking pretty unlikely because he's gonna win next turn. Or this turn. Well, let's just see what happens. So that's 3. I think I'm gonna sacrifice. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice. Should I? Or should I just summon these 3 allies? I kind of want to boost with the Last Harvest, but I might just be able to summon all of these, so let's just not sack anything. This is 4 damage. 4 damage. Oh yeah, I can kill that one, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, it has 3 attack from Drangus. Darn it, I forgot about that. Well, I guess I lose. That kind of sucks. But yeah, this one was a difficult matchup, I'd say. Mostly because it's another hunter. So double back kind of actually hurt me in some of the turns. And good game. And also, the ability basically disables all of my allies at once. So even if I had 5 allies on board, the inbuilt hero ability could have taken care of it. So, oh look, it's a fellow guildmate. Hello. I'm gonna sack the lookout there. Gravebone. Gravebone usually I see a lot of Isidora Gravebones, so I need to watch out for that. So yeah, ooh, Bad Santa. I really like that card. I think I'm gonna sacrifice another lookout. And I think I'm gonna summon a trapper here. I don't think I need Bad Santa yet because I was lucky enough to draw into 2 trappers, which hopefully is gonna give me enough card advantage to do my combo. Nice. Oh, this is a tricky hand. I think I'm gonna get rid of Breach because it looks like I might not need it. Ooh, and actually, it is so tempting right now to just use Bad Santa. I think I'm gonna do it. Alright. And that sucks. I was really hoping to draw into a Trap Setter or into the... And you know what? I might as well go for it. I was really hoping to draw into a Trap Setter. Nope. Didn't happen. Or the artifact. The 1 resource artifact. The Last Harvest. Death Collector. Interesting. So this is probably an Undead Bane bow, then. Kind of really like Unaxio Squire, but I think I probably will sacrifice it. Because right now I can go for spamming the board with allies. This is my favorite thing to do. Oh yeah, that's good. So I can summon 2 Braggarts. Yes. Nice. This is an amazing, amazing field right now. And it's still turn 4 for my opponent. So they will not be able to use Supernova, which is really, really helpful. Supernova deals 5 damage to everything, and that would kill everything I have. So thankfully, they don't have Supernova. Or they might have it, but they won't be able to use it. And False Blood Cultist. Ooh, Undead Horror. That is going to kill one of my guys. That's too bad. Alright, I think I'm going to sacrifice a lookout and use a Bad Santa, because my options there were not amazing. Interesting. So... Still kind of not ideal. I think, though, what I can do is I can use Ythan's ability on Braggart and boost it up 1 by killing the False Blood Cultist there. That's going to give it 3 attack. I can use Braggart here. Boost this one even further. It's looking like I probably won't even keep this board though because of Supernova. So I'm just kind of hoping that they don't have Supernova. And if they do, then I will lose my board. But that's not the end of the world because I think I can regain the board next turn. If that happens. So just have to see what they will do. Yes. So they did not use Supernova, which is pretty good. And you know what that means actually is I can use the Last Harvest here. So that is pretty good. And it's mages, so I do not need that card. Thanks. What can I do here? I actually think this is a situation where it would be nice to have a trap. And the reason why is because I'm really worried that I'm going to lose my board. So I kind of just want to have that insurance there so that even if I do lose the board, then at least I have something that can prevent them from summoning an ally. And that is such a strong braggart. 8 attack, and that can attack twice next turn. So if my opponent doesn't do anything, then it looks like I might have this game in the bag. They probably have to do something like summon Undead Horror, or yeah, Fireball. Looks like I have sound effects. That was kind of funny. The Fireball made a sound effect there. Nice. They triggered my Camouflage Blow. So right now, I just want to draw into. I really just want to draw into Inspiring Fellowship. There we go. Because that is a really good card. That's 7. Looks like I might be able to draw into some trappers, which is going to make that 8 attack. And then this can attack twice, so... and usually the policy against fellow guildmates is I offer a draw, so I'm going to do that. Nice. So hopefully that kind of showed off. That was probably a favorable matchup because that was against a mage, and mages oftentimes can't efficiently deal with ally spam decks because even though they do have Supernova, which is pretty dangerous for this deck, it does hurt them too. It does deal 5 damage to their hero, so sometimes I can deal enough damage before turn 5, and they basically can't use Supernova because then they'll essentially lose because they'll be killing themselves. So here they have some jokes while you're waiting for a game. They're kind of funny, actually. I kind of enjoy them. Alright, so it looks like we're against another Ythan deck, but they're probably not running double back. And the reason I am getting to go first every time. That is really, really good. That's really awesome. Wow, that is tricky. So I don't really want to sack either Bragger or Lookout here. I think, though, that I will sacrifice Lookout, which is too bad, but... Oh, you know what? I could have probably sacked Inspiring Fellowship. That would have probably been the better one, because Inspiring Fellowship is really... It's kind of a late game card, and in this deck, late game means like turn 5, so, but it's just not that valuable in the starting hand, because you need to build up your field. Sometimes I'll keep it, though, because it's kind of unreliable to just hope that you draw into it, so... Alright, so that was actually a pretty good prediction there, because I was able to draw into Lookout. Even though this is another Hunter, I kind of want to keep holding on to Double Back, just because it could be useful still. And I do, seriously, I really need draw. I think that's going to be really important. But yeah, this is, Ythan, if I recall, doesn't have too many options to deal with the board. If Ythan loses the board, then it's a pretty easy game, I'd say, most of the time. So I'm hoping that there won't be too much difficulty here. And that is very interesting. I wonder if why they did that. Oh, they have 2 of them, so... But even then, that's kind of a crappy trade-off. And that is actually going to help me, because that is going to boost up my Krugel Bragger. So, I don't know what they were doing. I am not going to sacrifice anything, which seems like a stupid move, but in this deck, you can do things like that, because everything in your deck costs basically nothing. What I maybe should have done, actually, if I had a little bit more foresight, is I should have probably sacked Double Back and played the Last Harvest there, so that I could play the Last Harvest on my next turn. But I did not think of that. Alright. That is really weird, the way that they are playing, because that is just helping me. So, I think I will skip again and just do that, yeah. This is weird. I am a little bit uncomfortable because I do not know what my opponent is planning. Alright, Wrath of the Forest. Well... And I did get to draw into a trap card. But I really need to sack something right now. I need to sacrifice something. Darn. I think I will sack another Inspiring Fellowship. Does my opponent even run Hunter Allies? For some reason, I kind of doubt it. Oh, but you know what? I kind of need to use the Last Harvest here. Or do I? Actually, I don't even need to use the Last Harvest. Never mind. I'm just gonna use Double Back and hope I draw into something because I really need some draw. Yes, I drew into... that was really lucky. I drew into 2 hunter allies, which is extremely nice. And I'm going to go and boost Braggart's attack again. So now it has 7 attack. And might as well just kill this. And they get to draw 2 cards. That kind of sucks. But I don't think they can do anything to kill Braggart. I mean, they probably could if they wanted to, and that would actually really suck if they killed Braggart right now. Because if they do not kill Braggart, I think I can win this game. Alright. I think my opponent complimented me. So, yeah. And that's game there. So, 13. That is a lot of attack. Alright. And yeah. So that was an example of how oppressive this deck can be against the right matchup. There, my opponent really couldn't do anything because they just didn't have, oh no, a Vest deck with a very large deck. That's probably a stall Vest. This game is not going to be fun. And I'm going second. Going second is not great because you just it's just much harder. Because it's just you can't control the board as easily, and you your opponent gets to get enough resources to actually do stuff. So, and now I draw into Trap Setter, which is kind of bad timing. Gloom Wielder. That is an unusual card, I have to say. And so I think I can kill it. Well, no opposing hero. I should have read this before I did this. But I never see that card. I think this person might be a newer player, so they might just be running a random deck. So I really don't know what to expect. Attachment spam. Can't say I am a fan of that. This is gonna be a very nice turn. Alright. Alright. That is a very nice board. So next turn I can Bad Santa and hopefully draw into Inspiring Fellowship, And that's going to be, well, I could do 16 damage there. And then an additional 5 for my other allies, so that would be pretty good. That would probably be enough to deal some serious damage. And they crippling blow my Trapper, which is actually a very good play. I think I'm gonna sacrifice Wrath of the Forest, which is really... Maybe I'll keep it. Nah, I'll just go for it. Whatever. So let's just hope I draw into something good. We'll do 2 damage there. Darn. I probably should have played that actually, because they have Javelin now, which is gonna kill an ally. I want to just draw cards here. There's Inspiring Fellowship, so yeah, now would be a good time to keep drawing. And I think I'm just gonna try and now Javelin's gonna kill 2 of my allies because that's just how Javelin works. That is gonna suck. But I do want to get rid of his ally because it is not good when your opponent has an ally on the field. And I'm just going to pray that they're not going to somehow wipe my board. And that I can use next turn to hopefully summon 2 Inspiring Fellowships and do a lot of damage. So, you know, they're just going to attack into Braggart here. And it's too bad since my allies all have 1 attack, so that's not a ton. Ooh. I don't need 2 of the last harvests. Honestly, I probably should start boosting up my allies so that they survive a little bit easier. And then I can do this again next turn, so that was probably my best play. Could I have won this turn? Well, let's see. I would have had 3 damage, or 2 damage, plus 6 plus 12. 2 plus 6 plus 12. That would have been 20 damage. Yeah, I think this was my best play. I don't remember how much health they had at the start of the turn, but probably more than 20. So as long as I can survive, then I think... Oh no, Rampage. That is going to give them heal for every ally they kill. So if they can kill allies, then that is going to be kind of troublesome. But only if they can kill all of my allies. If I can keep one of those 4 allies on the board, I think I can still probably come away with a victory. Yeah, I think I got this game. Because I've got Inspiring Fellowship, which is still gonna give my allies enough attack to just win. So that was a pretty good example of the game, or the deck, I guess I should say. So yeah, and then this can attack twice. So that is a ton of attack. Alright, so, yeah. I think I showed off the deck enough. This video is getting really long, so I think I will stop there. But hopefully that gave you kind of an idea of how the deck plays, and I'll see you guys next time.